My name is Gabby. I'm here with Eevee. We are wrapping up her first week of board and train with us here at Paw Forward Dog Training. And what we're going to be working on, kind of snack? What we're going to be working on is a little bit of what we've been working on this week with her. Okay, so a little bit of attention, a little bit of basics, place, recall. Okay, so first thing that we worked with her on was attention. So making sure that she is able to check in with us, that she is ready to learn, ready to go. Okay. So before we do any session with her, we want to make sure that we're working on attention. Okay. To make sure that we're going to get success during that session. So all I'm doing right now is waiting for her to look at me. Okay, when she looks yes, I'm going to mark that with the word yes, and then I'm going to give reinforcement, so a piece of kibble. Okay, so not much to this, just yes, good girl. Waiting for her to give me that eye contact, marking with that marker word yes, and then giving that reinforcement. Yes, good girl. Then she starts to catch on. Okay, I'm getting treats when I'm looking. Yes, good girl. And I want to make sure she's looking at me, not at the treats. She was looking at the treats for a second, and then looked at me, and that's when I, yes, marked and reinforced. Okay? So, we also worked on basics. So once she's doing well with that, you can use attention in any environment. So when you get her into a new environment, if you're doing something inside and low distraction, and then the next step is to go outside, make sure you work that attention first. Make sure she's ready to go. Eevee, sit. Yes, good girl. She's able to sit on a verbal. We're working on getting a little bit of distance, keep taking a couple of steps away. Yes, good girl. Free. We use the word free to let her know she can get up and walk around. Okay. She's got a little distracted there. You're free. Good girl. Now, if she pops out of that sit, that down, that place, whatever it is we're working on, before we say free, we want to make sure we put her back into that position. We ask for a little bit of a stay, and then we'll reinforce for success only. Okay? Eevee, sit. Good girl. She's able to go into that sit. Again, I can take a couple steps away. Yes. And then I can reinforce. Free. Very nice. So let's see where she's at with her down. Yes, good girl. So she's able to go into a down with a lure right now. Same thing. She can stay. So there she popped out. I'm going to put her back in. Down. Good. Stay. Wait a couple of seconds. And then give that yes. So right there, she popped up again. So again, we're going to do that again. Good. So we don't want to let her get away with that, right? Stay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do See, as soon as I go and reinforce that down, she pops up. Now, when you get her home, make sure you're staying consistent with this. She's not getting that reinforcement unless she's able to do it successfully. So what I'm going to do here, this is actually good for you guys to see. Down. Yes. Yes. Is yes. Yes. Good girl. Free. I'm going to do quick repetitions of reinforcing, and then I'm going to free her. Okay? So she starts to understand, I don't get up until I hear that word free. But that's very good for you guys to see so that when you get her home, you can work on things like that. Now, it doesn't seem like a major thing, but we want to make sure that our dogs have a solid foundation of listening to us. They have a solid obedience, okay? They're able to do the basic behaviors like sits and downs and stays and all of that, because that is going to help in the long run, okay? That's going to help her with some of the more challenging things that she is here working on. So very important that we're staying consistent and working on those things at home so that all around everything is a lot easier when we work on those challenging things. Good girl. Yes. Another thing I want to mention, yes, good girl, is make sure that you're reinforcing when your dog is doing something good, when your dog is doing something that you want them to. Now I'm standing here talking to the camera. She's laying down. She's settled. She's not jumping on me. She's not barking. She's not, whining or anything like that. She's calm. She's in a down. So make sure things like that when you catch that you are reinforcing them, okay? So when you're walking or when you're around the house, carry some food with you, okay? So that when she does something good, when you see something good, you can reinforce and reward that. Good job. Because a lot of times we tell our dogs what we don't want them to do. We don't necessarily always tell them what we want them to do. Place. Another thing we worked on is place. Place is a great thing for any dog to know, especially puppies, because, yes, good girl, it is teaching them to have a spot to go to where they can settle, they can hang out, they can relax, okay? If they're jumping a lot, you can send them to place kind of to get their mind off of that jumping, ask them to do something else. You can send them to place when you're cooking in the kitchen and you don't want them under your feet. You can send them to place when you have guests over, okay? They're coming in and out of the door. We don't want her, yes, running out of the door, right? We don't want her jumping on the guests when they come in the door. So all of these things are going to be very helpful to have that place, okay? So making sure that we work on this at home. You can use a place like this. You can use a dog bed, anything like that works as place. Just make sure you're practicing on it. Free. Good girl. Last thing we worked on is a little bit of recall. Eevee, come. Sit. So same thing with recall, starting inside, low distraction, not much going on. When you get her home, we want you to do the exact same thing. Have her on leash, have her on her harness. One thing I do want to mention, we do have a different harness on her right now. We have one of ours on there, just because it fits a little bit better than the one she came in. Just wanted to note that if you were wondering where her harness went. Free. Good girl. So, starting off with recall on leash. So if she gets distracted, since she doesn't fully know this behavior yet, if she gets distracted, we can utilize that leash as a tool to get her to come back to us. So if I call her name, Eevee, come, and she doesn't come, what I'm going to do, yes, good girl, she's been doing very well with it. But what I'm going to do, free, is put a little bit of pressure on that leash. I'm not going to yank on it or anything like that. Just some slight, steady pressure to get her to come back. But she is doing a fantastic job here. You guys have any questions at all? Come here. Let us know in the comments below. She's doing a great job. And we will see you next time. Good girl.